Now in Good Morning Northwest, hot and dry weather with high winds means a potentially dangerous time for wildfires. We'll show you where fire crews are already hard at work today.
And another weather alert day now with critical fire weather and excessive heat. We're going to be talking about all of that throughout the next hour.
And a bond could pay for a new elementary school in Airway Heights. The recommendation to the Cheney School Board now under review. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Derek Dice. Robin Ant's taking a few days off. It is Thursday, August 17th. Mark Peterson is here with a look at that first alert forecast and another weather alert day.
Yeah, this time we're sort of doubling up, if you will. We have the heat and now the critical fire danger and a red flag warning in effect all the way through tomorrow night. That's the entire inland Northwest. That is today and tomorrow. The heat will end tonight. 70 for our current condition, 62 into Coeur d'Alene, and you can see the haze in the air. Sun's up, but you don't see it as bright as you would have a couple days ago. Taking a look at the 4 things you need to know. Harvest underway. It's going to be hot again today. There's going to be areas of smoke and that critical fire weather, again, continuing through tomorrow night. But behind that is going to be a cooler weekend. Here's what we have with the fire weather. It is going to be all the way to the Cascades, taking all the way into North Idaho and parts of Montana. We do have unhealthy for some as we look at the latest. And so be aware of that. If you do have sensitive lungs, you're going to have a rough day today. We've had people just not dealing with it when it's in moderate and they're healthy individuals. So take it easy. Our forecast today, the heat is going to come on. 84 is a normal high. We'll see that by 10 a.m. Then we're going to be into the mid-90s as we get into the early afternoon. 97 will be our high today. It's a bit cooler than 101, but I don't know whether you could really tell the difference if you were put in 2 rooms. So please take it easy, drink plenty of water, and that First Alert Weather app would be perfect to download and have that with you.
And as Mark was just talking about, those breezy and dry conditions today mean there are concerns about fire weather. So let's get to Sydney Charles of the Breaking Now desk tracking details on the current fires burning in our area. Sid?
Derek, we have fire watch coverage out of Newport this morning. Fire crews there held a fire at less than 1 acre yesterday afternoon at an RV park. People who live in the area reported their power being cut until the fire danger was over. The cause of this fire is still under investigation this morning. And because of the excessive heat we experienced Tuesday and Wednesday, the Ridge Creek fire has grown. This fire has burned around 3,000 acres near the north tip of Hayden Lake and is now 15% contained. This is where it's burning along Hayden Creek Road. More crews arrived yesterday to help fight this fire, including 2 Super Scooper air tankers out of Alaska. Alerts have been sent out to those near Bunko Road and Hayden Lake to get ready to evacuate if conditions change. And just a few miles away, people are back in their homes in Athol, Idaho this morning. The Sarah Loop fire prompted level 3 evacuations there Tuesday afternoon. This fire is now totally contained and it burned 20 acres just outside of Athol. Thankfully, no homes were lost. Air and ground crews were deployed to drop water and retardant on the Sarah Loop fire. Timberlake fire crews say they were able to reach the fire quickly because many resources were already nearby fighting the Ridge Creek fire.
Because especially with the structure protection and then also working around to getting a perimeter around the fire for better terms, containment was massive, and then also being able to have that amount of air resources available to them.
Crews say at some points the fire came within 20 feet of homes, but proper fire mitigation steps like clearing debris and cutting trees played a huge role in making sure the fire did not jump to homes. And we have full fire watch coverage for you with details on all the fires burning in our areas right now on KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you. An army of American Red Cross workers and volunteers has set up shop in a Maui parking lot, sorting through the many donations they've received from people looking for ways to help the response to the deadly wildfires. The fires that swept through the Hawaiian island last week have killed 111 people, with that number still expected to grow as more of the area is searched. Hawaii's governor says the number of missing is still probably over 1,000. One Spokane donation event for the survivors of the Maui fire has been called off. So many donations poured in that it had to be shut down early. It's not a bad problem to have. Veda Lux Boutique on South Perry was collecting items like blankets, non-perishable food, baby formula, and toiletries. Those donations will be flown to Maui by an Alaska Airlines rescue flight. Well, the Cheney School District is considering a bond that would pay for a new elementary school in Airway Heights. If approved, the bond would be on the February ballot. The school board received a recommendation from a committee of volunteers to come up with the bond. That committee recommended $68 million to pay for an elementary school in Airway Heights, renovate other schools in the district, and buy land for future schools. Last night, the board heard what it could look like to finance it and the potential cost to homeowners.
Now your tax rate in 2023 is $1.31. That's in a direct response to the property value growth in your community. Just because assessed valuation increases doesn't mean the school board can ask for more.
If the school board goes by the recommendation and approves the $68 million bond, it would add 53 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value. So for a home valued at $425,000, it would cost $18.77 a month. The board plans to make the final decision in November. We will continue to follow the story and bring you the latest updates on 4 News Now and on KXLY.com. Now, we report on Amber Alerts and missing people all too often. Nationally, more than 1,000 kids have been saved because of notification systems like Amber Alerts. But what are parents in the Inland Northwest doing to prevent their kids and vulnerable family members from disappearing?
He does have dog tags on that I make him wear that has his name, but I don't have anything at home.
It's a situation no parent or caregiver wants to be in, but what would you do if someone you love was missing? Wandering kids, vulnerable adults, and family members with disabilities are all at risk. In a story every family needs to see, our Kirsten O'Connor shows you one of the most important local programs you've probably never heard of and how it could make all the difference if your child is missing. That special report coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:07, and yeah, we tied another record yesterday.
You know, if we're going to be into the heat, we might as well get something out of it, right? Hey, tied that record. You know, sports guys love it. But we are going to see things cool down for the weekend, but getting between here and there, there's going to be a lot to talk about, and we'll do that coming up.
A new thrift store is coming to downtown Spokane. We'll share what sets this store apart from the rest coming up on 4 News Now.
And this hot weather could be tough on your car. We'll have some tips to keep your ride running smoothly in the 100-degree heat. And former President Donald Trump's facing his 4th indictment in Georgia. How long he and his alleged co-conspirators have to turn themselves in. Next.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Send them back to school looking and seeing their best. Get premium eyewear and A-plus patient care from the experienced team at Shopko Optical. Cross off eye exams on your back-to-school checklist. Schedule their comprehensive exam today.
A combination of fun and performance is why Kylie and I are excited to show you the Subaru Crosstrek.
The all-wheel drive Crosstrek offers an available 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, giving you extra performance and power unlike anything on or off the road.
There's no shortage of space for passengers and a surprising amount of cargo room for your gear.
The Crosstrek has an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, connecting you with your favorite apps and navigation.
Check out the Subaru Crosstrek and receive no-problem customer attention at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Shop today, because the more you buy, the more you save. I saved $100. I saved $200. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses.
We saved $300.
Check out doorbusters while they last. Plus 4 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Labor Day sale on now at Furniture Row.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
I'm here with Chris Cunahan of Leaf Filter. What is the problem with a clogged gutter?
Rotten fascia, rotten soffit, mildew, mold in the attic.
So how can Leaf Filter fix this problem?
So the first thing we're going to do is professionally clean out all your gutters, realign them, install our Leaf Filter system that allows nothing but water. Just give us a call, set up an appointment. We'll come out, give you a free gutter inspection.
Folks around Spokane, just call 509-202-1202 or visit leaffilter.com.
what you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
4 News Now is brought to you by ZeroRez.
All right, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Former President Donald Trump has been plotting counter-programming in next week's Republican presidential primary debate. Many people close to Trump have implied he will not participate. 3 sources told CNN Trump has not done any prep for the debate, which is being held in Milwaukee on August 23rd. The former president has repeatedly pointed to his commanding lead in the polls as one reason he's hesitant to share the stage with his GOP challengers. A pair of frightening midair moments on planes full of passengers in Houston. Look at this. Horrified witnesses watch as flames shot out of a Southwest jet shortly after takeoff, forcing an emergency landing. And during a flight from Miami to Santiago, Chile, a pilot suffered a medical emergency. The plane made an emergency stop in Panama City, but LATAM Airlines says after landing and receiving further medical assistance, that pilot passed away.
6:11 on a Thursday morning. Here's your 10-second takeaway. Hot and hazy again today. We need you to keep hydrating, take breaks, make sure you're seeking some AC. The cooling center's still the libraries, but now the winds are going to fire up. 97 the high today.
Well, we know excessive temperatures are dangerous for people and animals, but those triple-digit temps can also do damage to your car. Local mechanic Austin Adair says heat is a major factor in premature maintenance issues. He says it's important to make sure your cooling system is working properly.
If we notice that this is lower during one service, we know we need to inspect the cooling system for a leak.
Adair says the extreme heat can also cause tire blowouts. He suggested to park in shaded areas to minimize sun exposure. If you notice your car operates differently when it's parked outside for too long, that is a red flag. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12. Coming up, she's accused of threatening to burn Spokane down, while an arson suspect says she hoped to gain by setting multiple fires. And we'll have a live look at a new place downtown where you can pop some tags on this National Thrift Shop Day.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
Welcome to the Summer Roundup this week at Cal. Over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low, and $44 down is all you need.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
During the Summer Roundup this week at Cal.
Are you ready for some fun? Come to the North Idaho Fair, where there are acres of fun for everyone. From thrilling concerts to heart-pumping monster truck shows. It's all here. Exciting rides, games, and delicious food. Don't forget about the rodeo, where you can watch cowboys and cowgirls show off their skills. There's a jetpack water stunt show, pig racing, as well as magicians, hypnotists, and more to keep you entertained. Bring the kids to Adventureland. They'll enjoy a petting zoo and hands-on farming experiences. The North Idaho Fair has something for everyone. So come join us for acres of fun.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
You could win $10,000 cash. Mr. Qua Casino Hotel in Chewelah already gave one winner $10,000 cash. On Saturday, August 26th, one more lucky grand prize winner will receive $10,000 cash. Will it be you? Drawings start at 6 p.m. Play your favorite games and earn entries to win. Mr. Qua Casino Hotel is the place that treats you right. Learn more at MrQua.com.
In the heart of the Pacific Northwest, where hard work meets rugged beauty, there's a family that relies on the best, relies on powerful Kubota tractors and personal equipment support. They stand for hard work and dedication, shown in their pastures and animals. From fertile valleys to steep hillsides, Adams Tractor is here to support the backbone of the Northwest. We are your trusted Kubota dealership, with 5 locations to serve your needs. Visit adamstractor.com.
Jonah here. Before you decide on an SUV, I invite you to see and drive the Volkswagen Tiguan. It's impressive and it checks all the boxes. A roomy interior, plenty of cargo space with remote power liftgate. All-wheel drive, that's important in the Northwest. Solid performance, modern infotainment system with all the high-tech choices. Check out the Tiguan at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Shop local at the Tin Roof. 4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Now to the latest in Donald Trump's 4th indictment out of Georgia. The Fulton County District Attorney officially requesting the judge overseeing this 2020 election fraud case set a trial date in March in the midst of the 2024 presidential primaries. ABC's M. Nguyen has the latest.
This morning, all eyes on Georgia, where former President Donald Trump and 18 alleged co-conspirators have less than 10 days to turn themselves in to face charges in Georgia after a grand jury indicted them for allegedly playing a role in a criminal enterprise seeking to overturn the 2020 election results.
Because he was seeking to obstruct the counting of the Electoral College votes, that's enough to go ahead and turn that into a criminal act.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis revealing she wants arraignments to take place in 3 weeks, with a trial start date of March 4th, 1 day before Super Tuesday. If granted by the judge, the 2024 Republican frontrunner is looking at a jam-packed court schedule as he heads into the primaries. In the separate federal election interference case against Trump, the special counsel is asking for trial to start January 2nd. And for Trump's case in New York over hush money payments, trial is already scheduled for March 25th. Trump's legal team is likely to follow in the footsteps of his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and try to move his Georgia case to federal court.
Federal removal is a very smart strategy. It's the first thing I do. Gets you a better jury pool, gets you likely friendlier judges.
In Georgia, we're expecting unprecedented transparency. Unlike Trump's previous 3 indictments, cameras will be allowed in court and each defendant can be expected to be fingerprinted and photographed for a mugshot. Rudy Giuliani, who's facing 13 criminal counts in part for falsely accusing poll workers of stealing ballots, says he's preparing to turn himself in.
Well, I'll pick a day next week, try to work out the conditions of bail.
Trump is expected to address the Georgia case during a press conference Monday. He has denied any wrongdoing, calling all investigations politically motivated. M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
All right, back here at home, well, we're dealing with this. A lot of haze. It has certainly been affecting our air quality, given recent fires around us. And you mentioned, harvest doesn't help either, right? Because those combines are stirring up all that dirt and dust as well, too.
All kinds of stuff. And in many areas, when a red flag warning is called, which we have right now, that stops a lot of activity into agriculture, also into the forests and stuff. All right, let's take a look at, again, another weather alert day. We cannot remember the time that we had 4 in a row. Heat, today heat, and now with the critical fire danger and the red flag warning, it's the entire area, and it's today and tomorrow for the red flag warning. And fire weather warning or critical fire weather, it all means the same thing. Burning and a lot of industry has stopped because of the threat of fire. Also, we have, with that, the excessive heat warning that continues today. That will end tonight. Things are going to break tomorrow. It's going to be really nice, but we have plenty of triple-digit temperatures into the central part of the state to deal with there. So air quality is an issue. You can see the air. We showed you the air just 38 seconds ago. Here's what we've got. Sensitive for some. We've got moderate, and then we also have the unhealthy wrapping around Bonners Ferry all the way over to Winthrop, Omak, Grand Coulee. We're going to see that shift throughout the day, but we have quite a bit of fire activity up to the northwest. So as it pulls that around, we're seeing that push into our area. We'll have another run at it for tomorrow morning, but then we should see some cleansing winds for a while. Now the fear is that colder air coming in over the weekend could bring some of that smoke with it as it comes through BC out of Canada. 97 the high today. It's going to be sunny, hot, and hazy. Gusts to 25 later on today. We'll still see breezy conditions overnight. Temperatures down to 70, but then we start to see that improve and break down temperature-wise as we cool down. So throughout dinner time, we're going to see increased cloud cover for us. Hazy conditions continuing. Then there's that chance of moisture south of I-90 tomorrow morning. We have about a 20% chance of showers, and then we're going to see things improve. High today nearing 100 in many areas. Ritzville, Moses Lake, low 100s. Wenatchee, you're there at 102. The LC Valley is still extremely hot. 91 for Friday, but we still keep that fire danger in because of the winds. Over the weekend, temperatures the mid-80s, and then we're going to have increased chances of some showers Monday, 30 to 40% chance, and then into the mid-80s, 84 Wednesday, which is average for this time of year.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. Well, today is National Thrift Shop Day. Downtown Spokane thrift stores are celebrating with special deals and promotions. They also love that excitement that people get on their faces when they find unique items. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live at the Buffalo Exchange, a new thrift store opening tomorrow in downtown Spokane. And I've had Macklemore's thrift shop in my head like all morning long now because of this.
Me too, me too. Good morning. We're here in downtown Spokane on the corner of Main and Washington where a new thrift shop is coming to town. This is Buffalo Exchange. It is opening tomorrow. This is a buy, trade, sell thrift shop. This is such a cool store. We've taken a sneak peek this morning and there's some really cool items in there already. I'm joined by the store manager, Kaylin. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Now, can you explain to us what the buy, trade, sell model means for this store?
Yeah, basically, so you just come in, it's really easy. All you need is yourself, your ID, and then the clothes that you're wanting to sell. And then you just come on in, we go through everything, and whatever we end up taking from you, from the price we're selling stuff at, you either get 50% back of that in store credit or 25% back cash.
Awesome. It's a win-win situation. Now, Buffalo Exchange sells men's, women's clothing. There's plenty of accessories, plenty of shoes. Can you tell me what kinds of items that you look for?
Yes, right now, I mean, we do buy the best of all seasons, but right now we do have a focus on fall pieces and also back to school, so like good layering pieces and things like that. But yeah.
Absolutely, and there's such a variety, and there really anyone with any type of style can come in and find a piece that they will love, and of course it's cheaper prices as well with those being a consignment shop. But now tomorrow is your big opening day, which is very exciting. Can you tell us what do people need to know before tomorrow?
Well, we open at 10 o'clock, so we're open from 10 to 7 every day, and then on Sundays, actually 11 to 7. And if you want to stop by and buy stuff, sell stuff, or even just to say hi, we'll be here. We're also going to have cupcakes. We're partnering with a local bake shop, and there's going to be cupcakes here as well.
Awesome. Well, very exciting. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We can have more information on our website, kxly.com. Reporting in downtown Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
All right, good stuff for sure. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:22. The championship match is set for the Women's World Cup. We'll tell you who's in and when you can watch. And 3 of WSU's losses last football season came in night games. What the team is doing to better prepare themselves this season after the break in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
I had a credit card from a big bank. I had really high interest rates on it, and I accrued a lot of debt. I went into BECU. I realized the personal loan was the right option for me. I walked out of BECU so relieved.
The Wyeth's 3 Generations Works from the Bank of America collection provides a revealing look at America's most celebrated artistic family. N.C. Wyeth's colorful and dramatic illustrations, his son Andrew's important realist paintings with an abstract quality, and Andrew's son Jamie's often wry and playful portraits and landscapes. At the MAC through August 20th. Purchase tickets in advance at northwestmuseum.org.
Why join UFCW 3000? I'm the lead person when we negotiate with employers for better wages, benefits, and working conditions.
I'm an essential worker.
During the pandemic, we couldn't work remotely.
We are workers in grocery stores,
healthcare, retail, and packing plants.
Thanks, UFCW 3000.
Our website can both answer your questions and connect you with our team who can help you explore your union opportunities.
At
Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale. Beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Many styles marked down up to 50% off. Plus, get special 5 years financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Shopping around for an early savers account for the girls, we noticed that BECU had the best interest rate. My mom taught me the importance of saving, and I wanted to pass that on to my kids.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State football held a rare night practice on Wednesday. The Cougars are trying to improve in those after dark games. Washington State had 1 win and 3 losses in night games last season. All of those losses were against top 25 teams, Oregon State, Utah, and Washington. Now, it's difficult to sit around all day and get up for a late night game, but that's exactly what the team wanted to practice on Wednesday.
To see the energy that we had tonight, it really felt like a game night. And to see the young men, how they came out from, you know, we did our walkthrough this morning from 11 to 12 and had our unit meetings at 10, and they lifted this morning too. And then to see the focus from the team meeting to the position meetings to the field was just the maturity of it. And so when you say breaking it up, I think it was really important.
Well, Saturday's scrimmage will also be at night for the Cougars. And with the Pac-12 in shambles, Washington State is still searching for a new conference. Conference realignment has indeed changed sports forever, especially here on the West Coast. And I have some thoughts on the state of college athletics and where we go from here. You can catch my special report, The Mess Out West, at 6 o'clock on Friday, right here on 4 News Now. And the Seattle Mariners defeated the Kansas City Royals 6-5. Teoscar Hernandez broke a 4-4 tie in the 8th inning. The Mariners are now just 1 game back of the Toronto Blue Jays for that final playoff spot in the American League. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
You love to see it from the Mariners. Teoscar Hernandez with a couple of big days in a row. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:27. Before we take another break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In my head, I was like, he's not dying in my hands. Like, that's not going to happen.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a Michigan police officer hailed as a hero for saving a choking toddler.
We're having a report of a 3-year-old not breathing.
Officer Mohammed Hashim was off duty resting at home Monday when he heard screaming outside and reports of a choking child on his radio.
The 3-year-old male was possibly choking.
With only 3 months on the job, the officer immediately jumping into action. And this morning, he's telling his story on GMA.
When I had the baby, it was just, you know, dead meat. Like, it was just nothing. I had nothing. You know, some people don't understand that first responders have to live with it. So I was like, that's not happening today.
And we'll have much more on this heart-pounding rescue coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi.
I've got symptom relief. Control of my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Feel significant symptom relief with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
Learn how could help you save.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chuila.
Whether you're hauling your boat to the lake or a team full of soccer players,
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Nobody beats perfection.
Hi, I'm Gabby Lemieux, inviting you to join me for the Epson Tour, Road to the LPGA at the beautiful Circling Raven Golf Club. The tour's mission is to prepare the world's best female professional golfers for a successful career in the LPGA.
Circling Raven Golf Club has once again been chosen to host this women's professional golf tournament August 21st through the 27th. More than 150 pros from over 30 countries will compete for shares of the $200,000 purse.
The Epson Tour, Road to the LPGA, brought to you by Circling Raven Golf Club and 4 News Now. I'll see you right here.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding a great parking spot.
Yes.
Or winning the lottery. Your wins add up, just like earning 3.50% APY in an Ascend checking account. So let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
Whether you're going on a long trip or just your daily commute,
Perfection Tires certified techs are your trusted resource for efficient, cost-effective repairs and routine maintenance.
Nobody beats perfection.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, the 4 News Now Story Tracker, taking a look at the stories that are making waves online this morning. A Texas woman is charged with threatening to kill this judge overseeing Donald Trump's federal election interference case in Washington, D.C. Abigail Jo Schrei is accused of calling the chambers of Judge Tanya Chutkan on August 5th, allegedly leaving a voicemail message threatening to kill anyone who went after Trump. Schrei allegedly also made a threat to kill Texas Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, all Democrats in Washington, D.C., and all people in the LGBT community. She has been held in detention pending trial with a bond hearing set for September 13th. The head coach of the U.S. women's national team is expected to announce his resignation today. The U.S. made an early exit from the Women's World Cup, and sources tell ESPN Coach Vlatko Andonovski has already stepped down. The team lost to Sweden in a penalty shootout in the round of 16 earlier this month. Andonovski was named the head coach in October of 2019 and managed the team during their run to a bronze medal in the Tokyo Olympics. Speaking of the World Cup, the final is now set. Spain and England will battle for the championship trophy in an all-European clash on Sunday. It's the first time in the World Cup final for both countries, though it is the second consecutive major tournament in which England has reached the final following their win in the European Championships last summer. Sunday's final will take place in Sydney, Australia, and kicks off at 3 a.m. our time. So either stay up late or wake up early, depending on your sleep schedule. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice. Robin Nance has the morning off. It is Thursday, August 17th. Mark Peterson is here with a look at that first alert forecast, and we've got one more weather alert day to deal with.
And that is for the excessive heat. We have another weather alert day when it comes to now the critical fire danger today and tomorrow. It's the entire inland Northwest. It's going to be today and tomorrow until evening. Our fire weather warning also mirrors where we have the excessive heat for the most part, and it is eastern Washington, North Idaho, and parts of Montana. Caution advised again. This limits the items that can be done in and around some of those forested areas when it comes to industry. Also burn bans, and those expand as well. 70 currently in the morning. We do have hazy skies. Look at Idaho, 62 degrees. We spoke of the fact that there has even been some ash showing up on some of the vehicles and some of the areas that are coming in from the larger particulate matter from some of the fires. 4 things you need to know. Hot again today, no doubt about it. Areas of smoke were there. Critical fire weather continuing through tomorrow, but the weekend will be cooler. We're unhealthy for some right now when it comes to air quality. You can actually see the air, so we want you to be careful. Temperatures into the mid-60s. Our forecast today warming up to 97 degrees, which is 13 degrees above average.
All right, some breaking news this morning. One person died in a crash in Douglas County. According to Washington State Patrol, the crash happened on Highway 97 at milepost 220 in the town of Orondo, north of Wenatchee. Deputies say a car hit a tree and the road is now blocked. We'll continue to update you on this crash as we learn more. The woman accused of intentionally starting 3 big fires in the West Hills made her first appearance in a Spokane court. Vicky Smith is charged with 3 counts of first-degree arson. Smith also told investigators she started multiple fires in the Dishman Hills area, which Spokane police are now investigating. She's also accused of leaving graffiti around Spokane that said, "Burn Spokane down." Smith, who is homeless, said she started the fires hoping it would compel city officials to provide more housing. Her bond is set at $75,000. Well, new details out of Bremerton this morning where a man who was fired for holding prayers on a high school football field is finally back to coaching. You may remember this story. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with the latest details.
That's right, Derek. Joseph Kennedy successfully pleaded his case to the U.S. Supreme Court last year, prompting him to get his job back. The Bremerton High School football team has now officially started practice alongside Kennedy for the first time in 8 years. The Bremerton Knights were on the field yesterday, getting in shape for their first Friday Night Lights. But this season, a familiar face back on the coaching staff. Kennedy is back as an assistant coach. He was fired in 2015 for praying with players on the field. The district told him to stop, and he refused. His contract was then not renewed the next season. Kennedy sued, and the case made its way to the Supreme Court, where in a 6-3 majority vote, the court ruled his prayers were protected by the First Amendment. His job was reinstated this March, and he was back on the field for the first time on Wednesday.
I wish I could say that it was easy. You know, looking back, it's been a long road and many heartbreaking years. But, you know, it's great that it's finally worked out. But it's been tough. Everybody that's been supporting me and praying for me across the United States, I mean, that was millions of people. That's what kept me going and kept me in this fight.
And the school district says it looks forward to moving past the legal distraction and that it will fully comply with the court's order to treat Kennedy's personal religious conduct the way the district treats all other personal conduct by coaches at football games. And the Bremerton Knights will have their first game of the season on Friday, September 1st. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you. The man accused of killing University of Idaho students Xana Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonzalez will be back in court tomorrow. Brian Koberger is accused of stabbing the 4 students in their off-campus home. The hearing will address evidence from the prosecution challenging the genetic genealogy detectives used to link Koberger to the crime scene. But prosecutors say they don't plan to use that at trial. The hearing could also address Koberger's request to stop the trial from happening altogether. His defense team claims the grand jury process used to indict him was not fair. A man police say threatened to kill his wife caused a standoff just south of the Northtown Mall. Police say the man barricaded himself inside when police were called. He was taken into custody and charged with felony harassment and threats to kill. Another standoff last night happened in downtown Spokane near East 2nd and Cowley. Hostage negotiators and a SWAT team worked to remove the barricaded suspect. He was arrested for kidnapping, rape, robbery, and assault. Well, Spokane police are asking anyone with information about a murder last week on East Mission near Chief Gary Park to come forward. Spokane police say on August 7th, 2 suspects, 18-year-old Quentin Tyndale and 19-year-old Justin Haylett, likely hit a victim with a skateboard, knocking him to the ground where he was then kicked repeatedly. The man was rushed to the hospital where he died yesterday. The 2 suspects were arrested for assault last Thursday. Their charges are now being upgraded to murder. The name of the man who died has not been released. And with information in this case is asked to call Crime Check 509-456-2233. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:38. We're going to send things back over to Mark Peterson, and our air quality has certainly taken a hit. One of those fires in southern British Columbia really blowing down this direction.
Pouring the smoke into the lower 48 right now and the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see some wind shifting. That's going to help for a while. We're going to talk more about our air quality coming up.
And an Amazon facility in Spokane is facing thousands of dollars in fines. Why it's accused of putting hundreds of workers at risk for injury when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Days of Summer sale. 20% off store-wide plus an extra 10% off. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
This is the beautiful Nissan Rogue. Check it out. Futuristic front, spacious interior, and a functional rear hatch. but beauty is only part of why we know you'll love this SUV. There's a full package of advanced technology, a customizable digital 12-inch dashboard, the parking split screen, and check this, Wi-Fi connections for up to 7 devices. The Nissan Rogue is a great SUV, and our friendly dealership is a great place to test drive one. Just off Highway 95, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. You got it?
I got it.
Oh, easy. Okay, go down and do it. Go that way, that way. Shit, you're gonna need it for the boxes we still have to.
The Gypsy Kings featuring Nicola Reyes. Saturday, August 19th at the Fox Theater. The Grammy Award-winning Gypsy Kings. Get tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org or 509-624-1200.
Back to school week with 4 News Now.
New facilities, new ways to learn, new schedules.
Join us for an in-depth look at what's happening inside our local schools this year. Watch Back to School Week.
Only on Good Morning Northwest.
Stop it, Robin.
You ready?
More than ready.
Blue Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Days of Summer sale. 20% off store-wide plus an extra 10% off. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
Welcome back. O'Reilly Auto Parts is being sued by the state of Washington for discrimination and retaliation against their pregnant employees. The lawsuit claims the company unlawfully refused reasonable workplace accommodations. That includes things like not lifting heavy objects or handling hazardous materials. O'Reilly's allegedly also refused workers breaks to rest, to use the restroom, or to pump breast milk for their newborns. Attorney General Bob Ferguson releasing a statement saying pregnant Washingtonians should not have to choose between healthy, safe pregnancies and their livelihoods.
Taking a look at the 10-second takeaway on a Thursday morning. Hot and hazy again today, where air quality is sensitive for some. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Take those breaks. Cooling centers at all the libraries. 97 the high today.
Well, the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Spokane, out near the airport, is now facing thousands of dollars in fines. The Labor and Industries Department says it's been putting hundreds of workers at risk for injury. 2,400 people work at the Spokane Amazon facility. In the last 3 years, there have been more than 400 workers' compensation claims, ranking the location as highest in the state for injuries at Amazon fulfillment centers. Amazon now has 15 days to appeal an $85,000 fine. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:42. Allison Martinez live at the new Buffalo Exchange this morning.
Today is National Thrift Shop Day, and so we're giving you a sneak peek of a new business coming to downtown Spokane. We'll have all the information you need coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I got a call swap.
You forgot your check.
We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Welcome to the Summer Roundup this week at Cal. Over 300 rigs have been strategically priced low, and $44 down is all you need.
We're not horsing around with these special buys.
During the Summer Roundup this week at Cal.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says This one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Is it your day to water? Know if you are odd or even and be water wise this summer.
All right, welcome back. Today is National Thrift Shop Day. The holiday celebrates the excitement of finding a unique item while shopping sustainably. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez joins us from a new thrift store coming to downtown called the Buffalo Exchange. And Allison, I fully expected you to be in full thrift shop garb by now.
You're right. I should have pulled a Macklemore and had the fur coat, the sunglasses, the chain, everything like that. Maybe a little bit later. But this morning we're live at Buffalo Exchange, and really a very cool part about Buffalo Exchange that sets it apart from other thrift stores is it operates on a buy, sell, trade basis. Now, where I'm here joined by the store manager, Kaylin, this morning, and another great thing that Kaylin has shared with me is Buffalo Exchange's dedication to sustainability and helping out the community. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. So on top of sustainability, like obviously we're keeping a bunch of clothes out of landfills, and that's something that we pride ourselves on. But another thing is our Tokens for Bags program. So we've always been a plastic-free company. So instead of giving you a plastic bag, we give you the difference, which is going to be a little 5-cent token. And you basically just get to piggy bank it into one of these nonprofits that we're currently working with. We do switch them up every 6 months or so too. So it's a great opportunity for different local nonprofits to come and and everyone kind of benefits from it as well. Yeah. We've actually donated about $926,000 to different nonprofits since starting this program.
Wow, that's so amazing. That's so cool. Now, for people who want to come out and support Buffalo Exchange, you're opening tomorrow, and what do people need to know about that opening date?
Basically, you just need to know that we open at 10 o'clock. We're open 10 to 7, and you can come in to shop, come say hi, come sell. And if you do come in, we're also partnering with a local bake shop as well, so there will be cupcakes available. So come on and stop by.
Yeah, so many exciting things ahead for your big opening day. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. If you want to come by Buffalo Exchange, you're opening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is that correct? And more information can be found on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live from downtown Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
And again, they're at 407 West Main, right across the street from Auntie's Bookstore. All right, you're taking a look outside right now. You can see all that smoke and haze in the air. We've talked about some wildfires from BC blowing smoke down our area. Not great for camping, really.
No, it should be improving for the weekend, we hope.
Good.
However, some of that cooler air could contain some of that smoke as it moves down. I'm giggling because the look on his face is going like, you can see the smoke. And yes, you can. All right, so our camping forecast. Camp Coeur d'Alene's the old KOA, and I love one of the comments on it. It says where Wi-Fi actually works. All right, they're very nice, and they're beautiful sites right along the river, camping, cabins, and RV. Okay, 85 both days. Going to be absolutely amazing. Overnight lows into the mid-50s. All right, today, because of the heat, the dry conditions, and now the winds, critical fire danger. We do have a red flag warning in effect through Friday night. We're going to see those winds today and tomorrow. That fire weather warning goes all the way into North Idaho, parts of Montana. It is a desperate dry, relative low humidity is in the bottom percentages, so you got to be careful. Unhealthy for some as we look at the air quality index. I want to get to the central part of the state all the way through North Idaho. Again, unhealthy for everybody along the northern Canadian line and around. Again, we do have many fires that have pulled up. We haven't had the winds. Now we're going to get the winds, so we're going to see more of that aloft, and it's going to scour it out. That will help us as we get into this evening, but it could pull more down as we see that colder air coming in from Canada. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Forecast today, it's going to be 97 degrees, going to be hot and hazy, winds gusting to 25 miles an hour. Overnight, gusting to 35 miles an hour, 70 degrees for the overnight low. Planning forecast. Tomorrow cooler. Again, still breezy, 91. Saturday and Sunday into the mid-80s. And it's the early mornings that I think are going to be so nice. Temperatures into the mid-50s. Going to be chilly compared to what we've had over the last 4 or 5 days. And we're going to be around 80 for Monday, Tuesday. We do have increased chances of moisture, some scattered showers. We'll take anything we can get.
No doubt we will. All right, Mark, thank you so much. And Good Morning Northwest time is now 10 minutes before 6 o'clock. Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Thursday morning. We will be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sweet Palace and Sapphire Jewelry in Phillipsburg, Montana.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Are you ready for some fun? Come to the North Idaho Fair, where there are acres of fun for everyone. From thrilling concerts to heart-pumping monster truck shows. It's all here. Exciting rides, games, and delicious food. Don't forget about the rodeo, where you can watch cowboys and cowgirls show off their skills. There's a jetpack water stunt show, pig racing, as well as magicians, hypnotists, and more to keep you entertained. Bring the kids to Adventureland. They'll enjoy a petting zoo and hands-on farming experiences. The North Idaho Fair has something for everyone, so come join us for acres of fun.
Great Floors is rolling out the red carpet and celebrating over 50 years with store-wide discounts and savings, including instant savings on Karastan products designed to inspire beautiful living. Want to recreate your space? Our team of experts will help you find the perfect flooring and tile for every room, including a huge selection of Karastan carpet and LVP. We also offer 12-month financing. Visit our showroom today and celebrate life on Great Floors.
Introducing the pizza so nice, we pepperonied it twice. The new double pepperoni crazy crust pizza from Little Caesars. Picture this: classic pepperoni and crispy curly old world pepperoni, sprinkled with toasted cheeses, finished with a garlic parmesan crust that must be seen in slow-mo to be believed. Holy moly, are you picturing this? Get a large double pepperoni crazy crust for just $8.99. Available all day or hot and ready from 4 to 8 p.m. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. At Walker's Furniture, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're having a 3-day mattress sale. Beat the Labor Day crowds and save hundreds on top name brand mattresses. Many styles marked down up to 50% off. Plus, get special 5 years financing with no money down, as well as up to $300 of additional free furniture with select purchases, making it the perfect time to upgrade your sleep. This weekend only at Walker's.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it's now 6:53. Let's get you ready to take on your Thursday here in the morning sprint. Allison Martinez live at a new place downtown where you can pop some tags on this National Thrift Shop Day. Cindy Charles has details on fires burning in our area, but let's get right to Mark talking about some more excessive heat and also wind today.
Yeah, we've got sort of a 1-2 punch today. In our first alert weather, again, red flag warning and excessive heat warning, and we're waking up to unhealthy for some when it comes to our air quality. We're going to see that fluctuating. Temperatures right now 70 out in the West Plains, but you've got 57 up into Deer Park. Nice. Our forecast today, gusty winds this afternoon. We're going to see temperatures into the upper 90s, but 97 should be our high today.
I had some breaking news this morning. One person died in a crash in Douglas County. According to Washington State Patrol, that crash happened on Highway 97 at milepost 220 in the town of Orondo. That's north of Wenatchee. Deputies say a car hit a tree and the road is blocked. WSDOT working on a detour. We'll continue to update you on this crash as we learn more.
And we have fire watch coverage out of Newport this morning, where fire crews held a fire at less than 1 acre yesterday afternoon at an RV park. People who live in the area reported their power being cut until the fire danger was over. The cause of this fire is still under investigation this morning. And because of the excessive heat we experienced on Tuesday and Wednesday, the Ridge Creek fire has grown. That fire has burned around 3,000 acres near the north tip of Hayden Lake and is now 15% contained. Alerts have been sent out to those near Bunko Road and Hayden Lake to get ready to evacuate if conditions change. And just a few miles away, people are back in their homes in Athol, Idaho this morning. The Sarah Loop fire prompted level 3 evacuations there Tuesday afternoon. That fire is now totally contained and burned 20 acres. No homes were lost.
Well, the woman accused of intentionally starting 3 big fires in the West Hills earlier this month made her first appearance in Spokane court. Vicky Smith is charged with 3 counts of first-degree arson. She also told investigators she started multiple fires in the Dishman Hills area, which Spokane police are now investigating. Coming up next on Good Morning America, the latest on the devastating Maui wildfires. New clues about what may have triggered the deadliest wildfire in modern U.S. history as the number of people confirmed dead rises again overnight. The man accused of killing University of Idaho students will be back in court tomorrow. Brian Kohberger is accused of stabbing those 4 students in their off-campus home. The hearing will address evidence from the prosecution challenging the genetic genealogy detectives used to link Kohberger to the crime scene. The hearing could also address Kohberger's request to stop the trial from happening altogether. His defense team claims the grand jury process used to indict him was not fair.
Happy National Thrift Shop Day! To celebrate today, we are at Buffalo Exchange, which is a new thrift store coming to downtown Spokane. The store is at the corner of Main and Washington, opening tomorrow morning. Buffalo Exchange is a buy-sell trade store with a dedication to sustainability and helping out the community. They open tomorrow at 10 a.m. and will be open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7 p.m. and Sunday, 11 to 7 p.m. For more information, you can visit our website, kxly.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez for News Now.
Well, the man who was fired for holding prayers on a high school football field is now back to coaching. Joe Kennedy was fired in 2015 for praying with players on the field at Bremerton High School. Kennedy sued, and the case made its way to the Supreme Court last year, where the court ruled his prayers were protected by the First Amendment. His job was reinstated this March, and he was back on the field for the first time yesterday. School officials in Priest River have decided that all students should be referred to and treated as their biological sex, regardless of their gender identity. The board for the West Bonner School District passed a policy stating, in part, maintaining appropriate sex-based distinctions in school restrooms and sports is essential to ensuring equal opportunities for all students, protecting student safety, and providing a safe learning environment. For specific details about what this policy means for students, you can find this story on KXLY.com. The Cheney School District is considering a bond that would pay for a new elementary school in Airway Heights. The school board received a recommendation from a committee of volunteers to come up with a bond. That committee recommended $68 million to pay for an elementary school in Airway Heights, renovate other schools in the district, and buy land for future schools. Last night, the board heard what it could look like to finance it and the potential cost to homeowners. You can read what the board discussed last night and how much it would cost you as a homeowner on KXLY.com. We're back with that final check of weather with Mark next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Back to school week with 4 News Now.
New facilities, new ways to learn, new schedules.
Join us for an in-depth look at what's happening inside our local schools this year. Watch Back to School Week.
Only on Good Morning Northwest.
Stop it, Robin.
Have you been dreaming of upgrading your truck with exterior styling or custom accessories?
Or tricking out your interior with leather kits and heated seats?
Well, wake up, because Parker Extreme can help make your dream rig a reality.
Stop in and get advice from our skilled Parker Extreme team. They have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right choice for your car, truck, or SUV.
Your dream truck is here at Parker Toyota Extreme. You just haven't built it yet.
All right, taking a live look outside. Again, you can see the smoke and haze in our air. Air quality is unsensitive, or for those, it's sensitive to some. There we go. Fire weather warning and also an extreme heat warning. So we do have, again, that weather alert day today. We're going to have temperatures that are going to climb up into the upper 90s, should be into the mid 90s throughout much of the afternoon. So we want you to be prepared for that. Drinking your water, making sure that you're taking breaks from the heat. Tomorrow it's going to be 91, but it's also going to be windy. And that's where that fire danger really elevates mid 80s for the weekend.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. And thank you for being with us here on Good Morning Northwest. Good Morning America starts right now.